My name is Danesh. I'm the director of Tindak Malaysia Network Services PLT. Welcome to the series of videos to explore on how to draw fair electoral boundaries for Sarawak. Now, before we even talking about drawing the electoral boundaries for Sarawak, which is delineating, we need to talk about one step before it, called the apportionment, which is allocating. For your information, Sarawak has approximately 1.9 million voters for the year of 2022, which is the GE15. As of now, it has 31 parliamentary constituencies and 99 DUN constituencies. Now, with that understanding in mind, when we talk about drawing fair electoral boundaries, we need to talk about one term called electoral quota, which is the average. That is the ideal number of voters for every constituencies, one for the parliament, one for the DUN. Okay? How was it calculated? You take 1.9 million divided by 31, you get the parliamentary electoral quota or parliamentary EQ. You do the same for the DUN constituencies. Now, let's be very clear about one thing. It is impossible for us to achieve 62,679 voters for parliament or 19,627 for the DUN. So hence, we need to give a leeway. Now, different organizations and different declarations have different standards for the leeway. According to the Kuala Lumpur Declaration, which was signed by the International Idea Perludem Tindak Malaysia and Bersih around the year a few years ago, we put a commitment of plus minus 10%. However, Tindak Malaysia do stand with this view that for Sarawak, we should at least aim for plus or minus 20% due to the geographical constraints. And from that particular plus or minus 20%, we are able to derive the minimum and the maximum number of voters for the DUN and for the parliament as listed here. This will set your expectations on how much you can keep on drawing or adding areas to a given constituency. There's one for the DUN and one for the parliament. The other aspect is drawing electoral boundaries with the consideration of equalizing cannot be done alone by itself. It must take account of the other aspect called the local ties. Local ties can manifest in multiple forms. Administrative boundaries such as divisions, districts, and sub-districts. Local government and council wards. Road network connectivity, linguistic concerns, and anything that binds the community together. We want constituencies to reflect and honor those sort of ties, not create arbitrary separation. Okay, so for Sarawak, we have 12 divisions, 45 districts, and 29 local authorities. Today's video, we will go through how to allocate the number of state constituencies, which is the DUN, to the 45 districts across the 12 divisions. This is to set expectations. This is to set the apportionment of constituencies for every division and district.